All right, techies out there, let's go ahead and address the question for the issue that's going on with AWS right now. People are wondering, is it a cyber attack or is it really just a normal day-to-day outage that is taking so long to come back online? Now, of course, we're going to see some videos come up later on, maybe in a couple of days, couple of weeks. People are going to definitely exploit whatever findings that they may have, but let's take a look at the bigger picture here. As we know with like cloud services, whether using services like Zoom or Canva, which do use AWS, apparently from what the articles that I was reading, the more and more companies that move to the cloud, which is normal for companies now today, instead of having a lot of local on stuff on premises, they're now moving things to the cloud, which is data centers. And data centers, of course, are expanding across the US at a much more high capacity than ever. So more and more items and different things are going to be moving, of course, to the cloud. So what that means is that whether they're tied to AWS, Amazon Web Services, GCP, Google Cloud Platform, or Microsoft Azure or Oracle, whatever the case may be, more and more companies are going to move to these platforms. And so, yes, they're supposed to make the services more available. But specifically to the AWS issue that's going on right now is people in the eastern region of the US, the AWS eastern region is experiencing some issues from what they can see that's going on. So what does that leave us at this point? One of the first things is, do smaller companies still trust having all of their company resources totally in the cloud? Will this make companies decide whether to keep some things on premises and maybe become like more hybrid? We'll know as time goes by, but here's the thing. If you keep the resources locally in the region that you're in terms of being locally on site, you run into the possibility of a potential act of God, tornadoes, hurricanes, whatever, destroying your facility, you lose everything, or you can have it in the cloud and it'll be available no matter where you are. And there's a sense of security. However, when there's an outage, there's an outage. So that means your services may not be reachable at some point. And so from those two different things, you have to weigh your options and weigh what benefits your company the most. But I'm definitely sure we will be hearing more about this soon as more research happens from other people. People are going to end up saying what actually happened, and that should occur in the next couple of days once everything is back stable and everything. But good luck to you out there. This is definitely a new learning experience for people who are newly into tech. Like, listen, subscribe.